The Nigerian judiciary is out the fair share of the good and bad in the year 2024. The laudable judgment by the Supreme Court on local government autonomy received unprecedented recommendations because it is seen as a move that could change the face of governance in the country. Galaxy News correspondent Levy Joseph has more in this report.
There are significant judicial decisions in the year 2024 that address various critical issues. The Supreme Court judgment on local government is a milestone that solidifies local government administration in the country.
There have been a number of rulings, in the course of the year that have been interesting, that have affected the polity significantly. Notably, the rulings around local government autonomy, and that autonomy now being backed by a Supreme Court ruling that has insisted that no state government can access local government funds unless elections have been held in their local government. And I think that perhaps is the most significant intervention from the judiciary in the course of this year. As a result of that, we've seen a rush of elections.
It will be ups and downs for the judiciary, and currently we are in our lowest ebb, lowest point, and that's not too good for us. We started on a high note in January because we have some landmark judgments that some people may not accept. It's a good one, and unfortunately, descending to the middle year, we started to be nose diving like a plane.
On the bad side of the judiciary this year is the controversial issue surrounding a publication by Dele Farotimi and the inability of the concerned institutions to uphold payment of local government allocations directly to local government account after the Supreme Court judgment.
The legal counsel that actually gives people the right to practice in Nigeria, rejecting the request of Chief Afebawalola to debar Mr. Farotimi. That was, for me, if you ask me about the highlight of the judiciary in 2024, that was it. That was something that gave a lot of hope that indeed there are still parts and segments of the judiciary and the judicial system in Nigeria that it will stand for justice and what is right.
If the judiciary fails, then the government will fail and the people will fail. At the end of the day, if judiciary fails, it will lead to the state of Thomas Hobbes, where the state will become British short, and there will be anarchy everywhere, state of anarchy.
Though the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi's SAN, believed there was significant improvement in the judiciary in the country this year, Nigerians still want improvement in the coming year.
The one thing you need to know that the nepotism, the favoritism being put into appointment of judges should be totally stopped. I'm not saying they should not appoint their children or wife, but it must be on merit. Most of the appointments they are doing, I'm sorry to say this, because this is what Farotimi too said. Most of the appointments they are doing is based on who you know.
Without the judiciary functioning, we cannot have progress in this country. Without judiciary functioning properly, we cannot have foreign investment. This investment that President Tinubu is pursuing all over the world. Just have a system where there is law and order, respect for the rule of law, and you will see monies coming, because everybody that wants to invest wants to be sure that in the event, almost inevitable event of business conflict or disagreement, that they can go to court and within a reasonable period of time that they get proper redress.
From Lagos, this is Levy Joseph reporting for Galaxy TV News.